Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Madras Arsenal. Today I have a very big announcement to make. I am now starting to carry muskets, which is something that everybody's asked me for the past 2 years. Well, I finally have the funds. I've invested in muskets because that's what the customers wanted. So first up that I have to offer is an 1842 smoothbore musket made by Harpers Ferry. This is a very nice reproduction. It's got some of the finest, this leaf is getting me right here. It's got some of the finest wood grain that I've ever seen on a stock. Okay, these do come from India, so I know they have that big stigma. What I've done is I've gone and I've done a few proof loads, that should be later in the video. And this has also been proved by their black powder house in Udaipur, India. Okay, so it is safe. Alright. It does shoot a 69 caliber round ball, which is I used Jefferson Arsenal to supply me the ball and cartridges. I normally don't do a shout out unless I like the product and I really like the company. Mr. Swain, that actually owns the Jefferson Arsenal, is a Marine Corps vet, so I stand behind his product and his company 100%. Right? He makes great cartridges and reproduction packets for it. So I'll be doing a segment on that as well later in the video. This does feature the Federal Eagle as well as the Harpers Ferry stamp with a date of 1844. It's also got US on the butt plate. One thing that you will notice on this musket is that unlike any other company, I'm selling this defarbed. Alright, I took my time, I went through and I redid the stock, I redid the finish on the metal to Armory Bright, and I even included a sling, which you will not get from any other company. That being said, this is truly unique, as you will not find this anywhere else on the web. Alright, and I am offering it to you through my company, Madras Arsenal. It does have a little bit of burn right here from where I shot it earlier today. But, like I said, it is a fantastic musket. This is one of my favorites. It is a very interesting firearm. And one thing that kind of holds a little value to me is because my ancestors would have been using this during the Civil War when they were fighting in Mississippi. This is what they would have been issued, so it's kind of neat to see what my ancestors were actually using during the war. And so with that being said, you get the musket defarbed, you get a sling, a period correct sling. You also get a bottle of the Moby Green gun oil, which is great for black powder firearms, especially if your wife hates the smell of Hops No. 9. This is gonna do the trick for you. And you will also get a canister of the stock wax. Alright, so that way you can put it on your stock, help waterproof it for when you go to events. But the cool thing about the 1842 is it's going to pass for nearly every event that you go to during your Civil War reenacting career. Alright, these things were found all the way from Texas during the Mexican War. It's found all throughout the early war, especially with your more southern units that didn't have the more advanced weapons like the Enfields. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe they picked some up from Gettysburg. So with that being said, let's get on down to the range and put a couple loads through it, and then I'll talk about Jefferson Arsenal. I appreciate it, guys. Okay, so now on the topic of Jefferson Arsenal, he sends you your packet of cartridges. It comes in a very robust box. Same thing I use as the flat rate boxes, but he inserts wood into it so that it's not going to destroy your cartridges, alright, so they won't get crushed. And it's kind of like opening Pandora's box here. So what he does is he sends you these little packets and gives you instructions on how to, detailed instructions I should add, on how to roll your cartridges. And he was kind enough to do this for me for an extra little fee. But perfect. I mean, these things are, you look at drawings and sketches of the originals, and this is spot on. Alright, he's done his research, and finished product is your little cartridge with your powder charge in there. So, I said we were going to the range, but now that we got our cartridges loaded, and I showed you a little bit about Jefferson Arsenal, let's head down and put some rounds through it, alright? Alright folks, well I hope that you certainly enjoyed the video. I also want to get this spider off of me. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that you guys have taken an interest in it. And that musket will be going on sale immediately after this video. So be sure to check out madrasarsenal.com where I'll have it posted under the armory link. And should be interesting. But like I said, you're not going to find one like that anywhere else on the web. Not with a complete sling, defarbed, and a ball of oil and a canister of stock wax. You're not going to find that anywhere else on the internet. It is a great deal, especially for your beginner reenactor who wants to do early war. It's got everything that you need minus the bayonet. Alright, I couldn't find a source for bayonets, but perhaps one day I will. It's actually on my list to do. So please share that, and if you have anybody interested, send it my way. And I will be having more things. I've got a brown bess coming up, as well as a brown bess naval carbine, which that's on the way. The brown bess will be coming up for sale, as I said, and then hopefully to get some more Civil War Civil War muskets. I apologize. Hopefully getting more of those, as well as some more flintlocks. The goal of Madras Arsenal is to expand on the line of muskets, and I think we are on a very good start for that, and it's all really honestly because of you guys. It kind of started out as a hobby, and now it's really starting to take off, and you know, I couldn't be more thankful of it. You guys are really showing some awesome support, and we'll just keep seeing where it goes. I never really expected to get this far with it, but you know what? I'm not complaining. I enjoy it every bit. So the more interest you guys show, the more comments you leave, lets me know what you guys want to see, and what you guys want to see in the shop as well. So keep that in mind. If you guys want to see something unique and interesting, let me know, and I'll, my guys, my producers can make just about anything you want. So keep that in mind. And if you got a special project, just send it my way, and we'll get started on it. Alright guys, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you guys watching the video. Please like, subscribe, and share. The subscriptions have really skyrocketed ever since probably the World War I camo test. And so it just keeps going up and up, which is fantastic. Alright, it's helping the Madras Arsenal name get out there, which is helping get new lines of products in. Alright, it helped allow me to get the line of muskets going, which I know a lot of you really wanted to see. So I appreciate it. I really, really appreciate you guys' support, and I will see you guys here shortly.